Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing this look for you. I wanted to film with the Amrezy palette. I also wanted to do a Valentine's Day look. Combine them together, I figured a perfect thing to do because this palette screams Valentine's Day to me, and I did pick this up from Sephora. If you watched my previous video talking about makeup that excites me, this definitely did, and I'm so excited about this look. I just randomly decided to create something today, and I love how it turned out. I hope you guys love this look too, and I'm using a bunch of new products as well. Things that I talked about in my favorites too, like this burgundy liner from L'Oreal, you can see it in action. A glow boosting product from NARS, which I haven't tried before. The new Fenty Mascara, I actually give you a little review in here because initially I was gonna do a whole review on this mascara. You're gonna get it in this video. So lots of new makeup, a tutorial you can follow along too. So lots of good stuff. I hope you guys enjoy it. Happy Valentine's Day. Future since it is early, but I wanted to get this look up for you guys so you can practice, tag me in your looks if you want to, and let's begin. Starting off with the Benefit Professional, the hydrating one. Been really enjoying this lately. I'm just going to put this on my T-zone and then spread out the remainder on the rest of my face. I just got this in the mail yesterday and I'm really curious to try it. It is the NARS Tinted Glow Booster and I have the shade Light, and I figured I'm just going to give more glow to the Natural Radiant Foundation, which I love, and I feel like this is a little dark, so this does have some tint to it. So I'm hoping that this matches me. So I've never tried this combo before, but I thought, you know what, let's try some new products in this video, as well as giving you guys a Valentine's look. I love Valentine's makeup. So I'm just going to pump 2 pumps of the foundation. That's my coffee, ding. And then 1 pump of the Tinted Glow Booster. Just going to mix those two together on my hand. It's actually a perfect match. Sometimes when I eyeball things, I'm not sure. I think I'm pretty good at it, but you never know because I've never used this tinted product before. Clean up the hair after. And don't forget your neck or your ears. Just taking a damp beauty blender, gonna make sure it's all pressed into the skin. And then since my kids got me up at 5 this morning, I'm going to use a color corrector for underneath my eyes because I feel I need it today. I'm just gonna focus this on the corner of my eye. Hopefully brighten that area up and give some life. Oh yeah, that looks way better than the other eye. I needed it today. Then for concealer, I'm sticking with NARS. So hopefully the complexion all works together. And this is the Radiant Creamy Concealer, which I used to always use. I've never used this shade. It's very yellow, which I personally really like. And I honestly need all the brightness I can get to my under eye area right now. And just going back to my sponge and blending that out. Complexion always takes me forever. Then to set my face, I just picked up this YSL Soufflé d'Eclat powder in number 2. I kept hearing UK girls use this and love it, so I wanted to try it myself. It is expensive. I think it's $2 more than the Hourglass one, but it has way more product. So that's how I justified it to me, because I love the Hourglass one, and this one is really similar to it, I find, on my skin. So number 2 has a slight pink tint, and it has the glow to it, just like that Hourglass powder does. So that is why I like it, because it gives me a little bit of a glow, but has way more product than the Hourglass, which I love. So I'm going to bake with this underneath my eyes too, because we're gonna do our eyeshadow next, and I do find Anastasia shadows tend to have fallout, so this is gonna help protect underneath my eye. You could just do your eyes first. I always love doing my face first. I'm going to go off camera quickly, fill in my brows, and we're going to come back and play around with the new Amrezy palette and also Fenty Mascara. I was going to do a whole video on the Fenty Mascara, but I figured I'm just going to show you my review in this video too. Really excited for these two products, so I can't wait for you guys to see them in action. And I haven't even played with this one myself, but we're going to come up with something cool. I have no idea what I'm doing, but it's gonna be cool. Now to eyes, we're using the new Amrezy palette. This is so gorgeous. I just got it in the mail yesterday and I couldn't wait to sit down and film with it. And looking at this, I feel like it's perfect timing for Valentine's Day because it just screams Valentine's. I am going to just have fun with this palette, create whatever comes to mind today, using a lot of the pinks. The shade Barb caught my eye instantly. Like, for me, I just want to throw that all over my eyes. But I'm going to try and use as many colors as I can that I feel like will work together. I'm going to do Semza in the crease. My eyes are primed with the P. Louise base. And I'm just going to lightly put this in the crease. I just lightly tap my brush in and hit it off, and it is so pigmented. That took no work at all. I'm gonna start off with Wasted on my lid, and then I think I'm gonna use Anastasia on the other half of my lid. Next, I'm gonna take Anastasia, flip over the brush, and just put that on the outer portion of my eye. These two shades are gorgeous. I want to deepen up the outer corner a little bit more, so I'm going in with that first shade we used in the crease on a tiny pencil brush because this is pigmented and I don't want to lose the Anastasia color. I'm just going to keep this close to the lash line and outer corner and just deepen that up. After the color is placed, I'm just going to lightly buff out the edges. So there is a little bit of fallout to be expected. Then using these two shades, Barb and Liddy, I'm just going to place them over top of the two different colors that I put on my eye, just to give a little bit of sparkle. I'm not going to pack it on. I just want a light layer of sparkle on both those colors because you got to use some of the sparkles and the pressed glitters in here. Barb is over the front portion of my eye, and then I'm taking a little bit of Liddy over top of Anastasia. Now that majority of the eye is complete, I'm going to do something different on the lower lash line, but first I'm going to do my liner, and this is what I was talking about in my favorites video, which I absolutely love. It's the L'Oreal Matte Signature Eyeliner in Burgundy. Next for mascara, I'm going to use the new Fenty Beauty Mascara, which looks like this. I find this is good for every day. I don't find it overly dramatic. I will throw in a photo of a wear test I did because initially I was going to do a full review on this. It didn't smudge, flake, clump, smear, anything like that. It wore really well. I just have trouble with the wand, I think. It's just going to take me a few more tries to get the volume that I'm seeing because honestly it looks fairly natural on me, but I like that you can't really overdo it, or at least I haven't reached a point where I feel like I can overdo it. So it's a really easy to use mascara formula in my opinion. It's not too wet, it's nice and dry, which I personally really like. I'm just trying to get used to the wand because it's definitely different. But you can use it on uppers, lowers, and so far so good. Then once your mascara is done, I'm going to be using my current favorite lashes, which I just discovered. They are Chiffon from Kiss, and they are so pretty. I've been using it for all my looks, so I'm just gonna go ahead, pop those on my eyes, and then come back and we'll finish off the eyes and the face. Next, I'm gonna take Razihel underneath my eyes. Again, super pigmented, so pretty. Sometimes pinks can make your eyes look red and sick. I don't find this is doing that to me. And usually with green eyes, it kind of brings out the red more too. That's really, really cool. I love that color. So I think I'm gonna go back with Semsa and put it in the outer corner. I really like how it looks just as is. I just kind of want to connect it to that outer corner. Can even go a little bit deeper. I'm gonna go in with BK, just the black. Now I feel like I need a cool liner. I'll be back. I gotta find something. I have this Marc Jacobs eyeliner in Fine Wine. I think it will pair nicely with that burgundy line on top. I really like it though. The tones just look very Valentine's to me. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and do my lower lashes with the Fenty Mascara. Still learning how to do this as well to get the best effect. Some brushes I can't even do my lowers at all. This one at least I can get them pretty good. The eyes I feel like are done. I might add a little pop of something in the inner corner. I love the burgundy and the pink. I think it's very Valentine's. I want to add some more radiance and life back to my skin. So I'm going to take my Cover FX Illuminating Setting Powder, which I have been absolutely obsessed with. I do this pretty much every time I do my makeup now because I love it so much. And it just adds such a beautiful glow. So I'm going to use a little bit more than I typically do, just because I really want to glow today. To keep up with the glow, I'm going to use my Too Faced Gingerbread Tan Bronzer, which also has a glow. So I'm going to have to see how this goes, because I might have to add in a matte bronzer, just because this might get too glowy too quick. But I love how this bronzer wears on my skin throughout the day. I feel like my skin just looks better as the day goes on when I wear this. I want my bronzer to be a little bit darker, so I'm just going to go in with my Fenty just to deepen it up a bit. Because that on me is more like a bronze topper. And I really like the color of this one. Yeah, that's a little bit better. I had no plan going into today's Valentine's Day look. We're just kind of winging it. I really like it. So I'm just going to contour my nose slightly and then bake the sides and underneath my bronzer just to clean everything up. Since the eyes are very colorful, I'm just going to go ahead and use my Patrick Ta blush in She's Seductive. And I'm just going to put this on the apples and brush it back a bit. I've been liking a little bit more blush than usual lately. Then using an old favorite of mine, I'm just going to take this Dior palette and I'm going to mix these two highlight shades. This is blush, but I'm just going to add a tiny amount to it just to make it have a pink tinge to it. Just mixing it all up. And that's pretty much the exact color I wanted. Looks perfect. Oh, I love it. I forgot how much I love this palette. You know when you pull out old favorites and you're just like, man, that is beautiful. I love it so much. So I just need to dust off my nose because I need to highlight that too. But that is exactly what I wanted. Almost looks wet, that combo. And I love that color so much, I'm actually going to put that in my inner corner because it worked out perfectly. I'm loving it. To finish off this look, I'm going to start with MAC Soar. Line my lips. Then I recently purchased some lip products from H&B Cosmetics. And I'm going to start off with the liquid lip in Living. And then finish off with the gloss in I'm Good. Then to finish off, I want to lock everything down and keep that glowy look going. And I'm using my Glam Glow Glow Setter. I've gone through a couple of these at this point. It's so good. And the mist is amazing. It smells like bubble gum. I'm like eating it right now. Oh, don't do that. Why would you do This is the completed look using the Amrezy palette. I thought it screamed Valentine's Day, and I figured it was perfect timing because I wanted to do a Valentine's Day look this year, and also I wanted to do a look with this, so 2 in 1. Bam, you got it in this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I had so much fun creating it and just playing around with the palette, not knowing what I was going to do, but this screams Valentine's Day to me, and my eyes are insane. Like the color in my eyes, I just love pinks lately. I've been doing a lot of pink looks. It's so weird. So I've just been playing around with color, doing a bunch of different combos that I'm used to, and I'm just falling back in love with makeup and just having so much fun and eating my hair. I just really love how it turned out, and I hope you guys did too. Maybe found some new products you want to check out. Definitely some great ones, some new ones out there that I have been loving, and you would have seen them in my favorites video. Had to show you in a tutorial as well. So here's the look. Hope you guys like it. If you do decide to recreate it, definitely tag me, hashtag. I'd love to check your looks out. Happy Valentine's Day. I always order myself a pizza on Valentine's Day in the shape of a heart. That's like my little tradition. As long as I get my heart-shaped pizza, I'm good. Pizza is the one true love, right? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.